Good morning, dear students. Today I am doing from the lesson correlation and regression. I am doing the part regression. Now, the definition of regression. Regression is the theory of estimation of unknown values. We have to estimate the unknown values. How? With the help of known values. If we estimate the unknown values with the help of known values, that is called as regression. So, the regression is the property of the tendency of actual value to lie close to the estimated value. That means when we estimate one particular value, if I take the estimated value as x cap and a known value as x, so these two values will lie close to each other. That is called as regression. So, here one example is given. If you know that the yield of rice and rainfall are closely related, we have to know that there should be a correlation between each other. That means yield and rainfall, there is a correlation. One yield is dependent on rainfall. So we should know that whether which thing is dependent on which thing. So yield is dependent on rainfall. If rainfall is there, means we can get the good yield. So yield and rainfall are related. We may find the expected amount of required rainfall to achieve the production. To achieve the production, we can find the expected rainfall. This is, you can take as the example of regression. Now, as I told you, here yield is dependent on rainfall. So here we will be having two equations, x on y equation and y on x equation. That means x value is dependent on y value is dependent on x value. So x on y equation, y on x equation. So x on y equation is given by x minus x bar, which is equal to bxy into y minus y bar. Here x bar we can calculate by summation x by n. bxy is the regression coefficient. This is for x on y equation. So x on y equation is given by x minus x bar, which is equal to bxy into y minus y bar. X value will be given, y value will be given, x bar you can calculate, y bar you can calculate. Similarly, bxy also we can calculate by using the formula r into sigma x divided by sigma y. So if we know the value r is called as a correlation coefficient. Sigma x is nothing but standard deviation of x and sigma y is standard deviation of y. If we know r value, sigma x value, sigma y value, then we can calculate the regression coefficient bxy. This is for the equation x on y. Now, if we don't know any particular values like r, sigma x and sigma y, then how can we calculate bxy? For that, the formula is given by n into summation xy minus summation x into summation y divided by, since this is a sigma y, standard deviation of y. So standard deviation of y, you know that n into summation y square minus summation y whole square. Summation y whole square. So this is for sigma y. This is the sigma y. Now, when x and y values are known, we can calculate the regression coefficient bxy by using this formula also. So here, which all values we need? Here xy, summation xy we need, summation x we need, summation y we need, y square we need, and summation y whole square we need. So we can calculate this regression coefficient for x and y equation by this method. Now another equation is y on x equation. So y on x equation is y minus y bar into byx into x minus x bar. As you know, x bar, y bar can be calculated. Now byx, what is byx? This is another regression coefficient byx that can be calculated r into sigma y divided by sigma x. There is, you can see here byx is there, so sigma y will come in the numerator, sigma x will come in the denominator, since x coming in the last part, y coming in the first part. So sigma y divided by sigma x. Similarly here also bxy is r into sigma is x is first and y is next, so r into sigma x by sigma y. So here also same thing. As I told you, this part, the numerator part will be same, n into summation x y minus summation x into summation y divided by, since it is a standard deviation of x, we will take the standard deviation of x, which is n into summation x square minus summation x whole square. So by this method we can calculate the regression coefficient byx and bxy. So here is the equation, x1y equation, x minus x bar which is equal to bxy, y minus into y minus y bar. Y on x equation is y minus y bar which is equal to byx into x minus x bar. So the regression coefficient are bxy and byx. As I told you about this formula, these formula are going to be used only for ungrouped data. So if a grouped data is there, we are using the different formula. This is for the ungrouped data. Okay. Now here the shortcut method is there to calculate bxy and byx. If the data is too large, like in the 1000 manner, x and y value is given in 1000 manner. If we square that value, that will be very larger. So we will be using the shortcut method, which is given by bxy is equal to r into sigma u divided by sigma v. Instead of x and y, we are using u and v. You know that u is equal to x minus a by c and v is equal to y value minus b divided by c. So a will be a constant term, b will be a constant term, c is the width, here also c is the width, x and y will be the variables. Now I am going to solve one problem based on x on y and y on x equation, which is called as regression equation. So the regression equation, the problem is compute the regression equation of y on x from the following data, also compute x on y equation. Here two variables given, x variable and y variable is given. So since here r value sigma x sigma y is not given, we are going to use the formula x on y equation, y on x equation. First we are going to calculate y on x equation, which is y minus y bar which is equal to byx into x minus x bar. As I told you, we can calculate x bar and y bar. So to get all these value, here the regression coefficient equation is n into summation xy. That means we need the value of x and y values multiplied x and y values. Similarly, we need x square value, we need x value, total of x value and total of y value also. So the given problem is x value given, y value given. We have to calculate x square, xy, and even we have to calculate y square also. So summation of x is 36, summation y is 60, and summation x square is nothing but squared values. So summation x square is 266, summation xy is 293, summation y square, y value will be squared here, that total is 706. So x bar is equal to summation x divided by n, which is 6, and y bar is total of summation y divided by n, which is equal to 10. What is n? N is nothing but number of values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So n is equal to 6 here. N is equal to 6. Now since we know y bar value, x bar value, only thing is we have to calculate byx. So byx formula is n into summation xy, summation x minus summation x into summation y divided by n summation x square minus summation x whole square. So we'll apply the values, the total values, which is equal to 6 into summation xy. Summation xy is 293. So I'll apply 293 minus summation x. Summation x is 36 and summation y is 60. So I'll apply here. Similarly, 6 into summation x square. X square value is 266 minus summation x whole square. Summation x is this, that value square. So 36. So when I calculate this, I'll get the value byx as minus 1.33. Now I'm going to apply the byx value, x bar value, y bar value to the equation number 1, which is called as y on x equation. So y on x equation is given by this one, y minus y bar, byx, x minus x bar. Now y value, a particular single value we don't know, so we'll keep this as it is, y minus y bar. Y bar you know, that is 10. So I'll apply here 10 is equal to byx is, we calculated that, which is minus 1.33 into x we don't know, we'll keep as it is, minus x bar. X bar is this, which is equal to 6. So first I'll multiply this one, 1.3 minus 1.33 into x, which is minus 1.33 x, minus into minus will be plus. So 1.33 into 6, you will get it as 7.998. Now this minus 10, I'll take it to this side, so that becomes plus 10. So the final equation will be y is equal to minus 1.33x plus 17.998, which is the y on x equation. So similarly, we have to calculate y on x equation. Here they have mentioned, if they mention, then only we have to calculate, otherwise we don't need to calculate this. If they mention x on y or y on x, then only we have to calculate. Then the problem, if they mention y on x, then only one equation you can calculate. So here both the equation given. So here I am going to calculate for y on x on y equation also. So x on y equation is given by x minus x bar, bxy, y minus y bar, where bxy is given by n into summation xy, summation x minus summation x into summation y divided by n summation y square minus summation y whole square. So here the regression coefficient I need, because I have the value of x bar and y bar. So bxy is given by, I am going to put all the values, 6 into summation xy minus summation x summation y into 6 is nothing but n into summation y square. Y square is this 706. So 706 minus summation y. Summation y is 60 whole square. So we are going to get the value of bxy as minus 0.632. So regression coefficient and x bar y bar value I am going to put to the equation x minus x bar, bxy, y minus y bar. So x minus x bar is 6. X bar is 6. So that is equal to regression coefficient bxy. We are going to get the value is minus 0.632. So I'll apply here into y minus y bar. Y bar is 10. So now I'll multiply minus 0.632 into y, which is equal to minus 0.632 into y, plus minus into minus is plus 0.632 into 10, which is equal to 6.32. Now minus 6 is in this side. I'm going to take that to this side. So minus value will become plus value. So this one. So the final equation is given by x is equal to minus 0.632 plus 12.632. Since this is a x on y equation, it should be x is equal to. It should be x is equal to. And the above equation, which is y on x equation, so it should be y is equal to. So this is all about the regression equation. We are having two equations, that is x on y equation and y on x equation. Thank you, students.